number two, issue number two is the imminent and likely civil war that will take place in the United States of America. I know I'm definitely not the only one who thinks this because I've talked to other people and I've seen polls that say about like half of Americans think it's possible we'll have a civil war, but I think there's a high chance that there will be a civil war in America soon. Um, and it's you know it- it's it'll I think it's more likely than not that it'll happen. And obviously that is concerning. That is something that everyone in the United States should be trying to prevent, right? Um, Specifically, the Civil War really, and again, I said I'm not going to go too deep into the issues, but just to give a broad overview, the Civil War really is going to be fought between two different groups of white people that live in the US, and then everyone else is going to kind of end up picking a side, or at least they'll be encouraged to pick a side by both factions. But then obviously there is an option to be neutral, and I'll go into that as well. But basically, these two groups of white people, essentially, they're most commonly just referred to as the liberals and the conservatives. And yes, I know there are non-whites who identify as liberal and conservative, but they're not really the ones driving either of those movements. And I'll be delving deeper into that, but essentially, the liberals and conservatives, and I'm putting that in air quotes because there's more accurate terms to describe those groups as. Again, I'll go into that later. But the liberals and conservatives are really just on the verge of violently fighting it out over their differences. And everyone in the United States needs to be prepared for the fallout of that, right? Um, that's issue number two. Issue number three, the final major issue that this channel is going to focus on, is the threat of widespread uh you know mass deletion. I'll just say that because I don't know if I use certain words if the live will get cut off, but the threat of widespread mass deletion of Black people in the United States. There is a threat that at least 90% of the Black people who currently live in the US will be. Please like this video on whatever platform that you're watching it on right now, and also share the video with other people you know. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. If you're watching anywhere else, please follow the account. Please hit the link in the description of the video to join my Patreon. There's lots of good perks and extra content and information on the Patreon. Please also hit the other link to join my email and phone list so I can keep you guys updated with what's going on with Shimoge's Comments America via email and also phone. And please also hit the link below to donate. You can donate using PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or directly using your card. The donations are a big help, so I really appreciate them. If you're watching this clip on Twitch, then there are buttons on the account for you to do everything. So there's a donate button, there's a button to join Patreon, there's a button for the email and phone list. And again, I'm Shimoge. This has been another video with Shimoge's Comments America. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.